off his close friends. Somehow you turn into my girlfriend. We used to tell each other every.
Did I scare ya?
Yo! Welcome back, my Lion Kingdom. Y'all are my Lion Kingdom because I'm a Leo.
Lion Dynasty.
Well, I'm a Leo. She's not, so I'm the lion. She's a lioness. She's my queen. Welcome back to the AK Dynasty.
Mm-hmm.
We are reacting to another video.
16 scary videos that really need explaining.
And we're going to explain it for you.
Scary videos have been on
She's just
the
shaking her little
rise,
boobies.
and
That's
these
what she's
ones
doing.
are especially
She's eating.
freaky.
He's
Number
recording a guy down
16,
in the
A
hallway.
YouTuber named Brave Burn is by himself checking out an old abandoned house rotting in the forest.
Alright, this guy's
behind a
explaining it
creepy
for us.
mold-covered door, and down some old wooden steps he finds a basement that looks far from safe. He pokes around downstairs for less than a
'cause he has
minute
nothing else
before
better
he
to do,
finds
so
a
why
false
not?
sense of wall that leads to a lonesome hidden room. Soon he comes across a bunch of miscellaneous.
Now, what happens if like 5 niggas down there masturbating just run out and attack you?
Extension cords tangled together on a broken bench. Why anyone would need that much power to this tiny room is anyone's guess. It's almost like someone was being kept down here, possibly against their will. Brave Burn shines a flashlight down a narrow square hole and
Okay,
chances
BB.
upon a tuft of golden straw-like material. I'm really hoping that this is insulation and not human hair. He quickly leaves without checking, so I guess we'll never find out. Number 15. Todd Peterson has been experiencing some paranormal activity in his doorway, so he decides to try and see if he can record it on camera. When he locks his bedroom door, you can clearly see that there is no string attached to the lock. The door does not open easily and requires some force to push. He
The
takes
wind?
4 large steps away from the door and holds the camera steady. Just when he is starting to give up hope, he finally gets the evidence he needs to prove he hasn't lost his mind. The entire video is less than a minute long and has absolutely no editing. There's just no way to fake this video in my opinion, but if you think you have an alternative explanation, please let me hear it. Number
Maybe the nigga lives in our
14.
room.
Poncho is patrolling his campus as a security guard when he and his partner see some strange activity coming through the window. The lights are flashing on
Somebody
and off
fucking
at
with
the
y'all.
same time, and every last room on the
Y'all
first
ain't paid a
floor,
light bill.
it looks like they are standing outside documenting the event instead of rushing straight in. And you know what? I
Hey, y'all
don't
ain't doing your
blame
job.
them, because I would definitely wait for backup if I
Y'all
saw
get paid
this
enough
too.
to do that?
Or maybe I would
That's-
try to find some non-haunted places to work at instead. Number 13. A TikTok user named He Watches When I Sleep records a ghost wailing up and down his street in the middle of the night. He lives in the southwest and is sure it is the spirit of La Yorona, the vengeful spirit who hovers over water late at night.
Where is the spirit?
You can hear some other dogs in the background though, so I'm wondering if this was just a really old dog trying to howl. Number 12.
You hear that?
Aries Safari 13 and their friend hear mysterious knocking on the door of the laundry room. Listen again.
Do you hear that? Do you hear that?
That's not a washing machine, that's knocking. They go to the door and there's nothing there as far as I can tell, but that doesn't mean there isn't a ghost in the hallway haunting them. When they go up to the door, it stops, but that just makes this TikTok video even scarier in my opinion, because it's like the ghost is messing with them. Number 11. Amber sees a ghost on
Alright, what's wrong with
TikTok
ghost
while
messing with
using a new ghost hunting
They
tool
like to
called
prank
Reality Ripple. It's a TikTok filter that creates psychedelic colors around people in the paranormal as well. Soon colors flash when no one is
the
there,
paranormal.
and it looks like a ghost is in the hall with Amber and her friends. It happens for a few seconds and then it's gone,
Your
or
camera
so
picked
they
up
think.
a
A
ghost.
part of the corner remains an odd color and stays with them like a ghost is lingering nearby.
Was that?
It's
If you're
right
recording
there.
it-
You can see it in the corner. Oh my. Right there. Do you see it? Okay, we're gonna fuse.
Okay, stay here.
Sometime later, Amber is by herself when a passing chill leaves her legs freezing cold. She opens TikTok, and when she looks up, a wave of energy ripples through her and registers on the chair as a shadow person.
It feels like my leg is ice cold right now. Like I already got up earlier because it felt like something was like ice cold laying on my legs.
Not only do I see the legs, but I can see the head and maybe even a scary face too.
I look like Batman.
Cannot.
Number 10. You can expect to see a lot of new scary doll videos on TikTok because the Reality Ripple has made it easy to separate the haunted dolls from normal ones.
So y'all, today I decided to go into a thrift store to see if any of them was haunted, and check this out. Oh, no.
This doll looks no different than the 8 other dolls around it, and yet it glows with a faint orange hue to indicate that it's cursed. If the Reality Ripple was simply a face scanning filter, then I see at least 2 other dolls that should have set it off. Instead, this filter must be tracking something else, perhaps an electromagnetic energy of some kind. Number 9. 2 friends unlock the door to an unfinished attic and step inside. Their single flashlight briefly shines across a mattress that nearly takes up
Stop.
the entire
Nasty.
space. As they ponder what all of this means, a force pushes them over and the room goes dark. When the flashlight kicks back on, one of them gets off the ground on unsteady feet.
What's wrong? Let's go.
He busted his ass. That's what's wrong.
Let's go. Go.
I think there's a possibility they could be acting, but then again, maybe a spirit is bound to the mattress and doesn't take kindly to intruders. Number 8. Ashley uses the Reality Ripple in her room and realizes one of her dolls is haunted. She is able to see a little ghost attached to the doll itself. In the still picture, you can see her blonde hair and also kind of see a scary face on the ghost girl as well. A haunting expression permanently locked in a screen. Number 7. Mina is making a TikTok video home alone when the door behind mysteriously creaks open to reveal an empty room on the other side. You can see she looks slightly confused but not scared as she turns around and then back again. This looks like a paranormal video at first, but look again. Follow the top of the door, and you'll see that it's slightly ajar at the very beginning of the video. So this is probably just a draft blowing it open the rest of the way. Number 6. Adrian is eating dinner at home when a creepy hand with long slender fingers reaches up to his window. The video stops right before the creature pulls the curtain to reveal itself to the unsuspecting family. Before the monster reaches its hand out, you can kind of see that its silhouette is about the size of a normal person.
Yeah, somebody fucking with
this
y'all.
TikTok video is creepy, I doubt it's real. Number 5.
Then why are you putting in the fucking video?
Paranormal activity on TikTok when his car door opens by itself and an orb appears. The
What if
car
you wanted to
door
go for a
opens
Sunday
even
drive?
wider, and then you see a black orb fly past. It seems like it could be paranormal until you look at the trees blowing.
That's
and
an old ass
realize the
car. How you
car
know
door
he ain't owned
probably
it
blew
before he
open
died?
because it was a windy day. The first orb was probably a lens flare coming off from the car door, and the second black orb looks like the shadow of a bird flying by.
Or that old ass
over
car
6,000
door.
people are
The wind
saying this
blew
is
that
a scary
motherfucker.
video. I would agree unless you look a little more closely a second time. Number 4. A son who is too young to tell time keeps coming into his parents' room at 3 a.m. to tell them that something is in the room with him.
A son
They
that's
think it's
too
weird,
young
so
to
they
tell
set up
time?
cameras all around the house, and sure enough, at 3 a.m. they catch these broad, scary faces that lean in and look directly at the camera. I'm really hoping that this is a mask, but without a closer video, we will never know for sure. Number 3. This door manages to
That's
stay
scary,
open
but that's
for
funny
5
at the
full
same time.
seconds before slowly swinging shut for some reason, and I want to know why. It's a lightweight
You know what?
door, so maybe
I'ma watch
his house
a
isn't
YouTube
level,
video on
and
how
that's
to
why
make a
his
door
door is
shut without
shutting
people
like
seeing.
that. Or maybe
It's gonna be
I
some
just
type of
don't
clear
want to
string.
believe that his house is haunted after all. So is this an unlevel house or something paranormal? Number 2. Earl Quest is certain that his mirror in his house is haunted because he is always seeing weird things
I
in
seen
it
that in
out of the
DDG's
corner
video.
of his
Nigga,
eye.
you stupid.
Finally, one day he's had enough and decides to simply record behind him to figure out once and for all what exactly his haunting mirror is trying to show him. Imagine his surprise when his own reflection turns around. Actually, he isn't surprised at all, and that seems like the strangest thing about this video when you think about it.
Maybe the
Most
nigga he
people
already
would
knows he
drop
got
the
2 people
camera
inside
and
him.
run screaming if they saw this, but he just keeps the same face like it's no big deal,
First of all,
which
they look
doesn't sound
different.
like a realistic reaction to me.
Don't
This
his face
TikTok
look skinnier?
video, while scary, must not be real
Yeah,
because
his
he
nose looks
doesn't even
weird.
so much as look back at his reflection. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far,
What's the
why
challenge,
not like
nigga?
this video and hit subscribe
Alright,
in the next 5
alright,
seconds?
alright,
Because
alright.
I upload
Already did
4
the
new
subscribe
scary
and
videos
hey,
every week.
yeah,
If
go
you're
ahead.
curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap
chillin'
that follow
like a
button
villain?
to find out. Number
Goodbye.
Bell Tower Bat lives in a haunted hotel that's built upon a series of tunnels that are haunted as well. So she decides to go ghost hunting with the TikTok app and see what reality Ripple shows her.
Y'all
The
niggas
first
trying
thing
to tell
she
me
notices are a couple antique
listening
bottles
to
that
a-
seem to have a
a
ghost attached to them. It's an all-black aura that is far different from the psychedelic colors that are usually displayed. Now it's time to leave her room and see what else her ghost hunting app has to show her. She doesn't see anything for the rest of the video until she gets to the very last haunted hallway.
What up, bro?
A ghostly shadow figure looks at her down the hall and sends her the other way. The reality ripple is still on, so if this was a living person, it should be an orange or purple color.
But if it was a
Instead,
ghost,
the shadow
shouldn't it be
person
orange
is
or purple?
devoid of color, so either this video was edited, or else it's a real ghost sighting on TikTok. In bed is not the place to be for watching.
Alright, once again, tell us if you believe any of this in the comments.
Yeah,
and
please.
what ones freaked you out the most. Better than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, please. Thank you. Help support us. We'll support you with rewards and stuff. You know, hit the little notification bell. Follow us on all our social medias. Link down below. And we will be posting another video apparently. Goodbye. Ah! Gotcha, bitch.